live. Welcome back today. How are you guys doing? Are you hearing me? If you're hearing me, drop a one in the chat so I can know that you are hearing me clearly. Colemansion back again with another live. So tell me if you are hearing me and you are seeing me clearly. I'm gonna wait on some of you guys to jump on so we get right into the banger today. Because we've been killing things over here at Team Colemansion. Things are going great. Our strategy is moving. The markets are moving. Our understanding of the market is better. Everything is getting better because we are getting better. And I want to help you today. So I want you guys to jump on any questions that you have. I haven't got my full setup yet. But no worries. We're starting before things are perfect. So that is even an example and a lesson for you. Start from where you are with what you have, and then we level up and get better. So don't say that, oh, you don't have this and you don't have that. Just start with what you have now, and we'll get better as we go along. Start with what you have now. Don't say you can't start because you don't have this or you don't have that. No, start with what you have now, and then we get better. So this is it now. Yes, I want you guys to type in the chat. Tell me if you're hearing me and seeing me clearly. See, we have our banner. Look at it. You know, you want to see our goal for 2026. Look at our goal for 2026. Let me show you our goal for 2026. See what's that? Million. That is our goal for 2026. And that is, you should have your goal too. So we're shooting for that million. Whether we get it in Jamaican or USD, we're shooting for that million. So let me log on and wait on a couple of you guys to jump in. And we'll be, you know, we're talking everything trading. If you have any question about your strategy, set up any of that, I'm ready to answer. But I hope you guys are having a good day and a good trading week. Yeah, we're here. Let me know if you guys are hearing me. I think I'm hearing a little feedback noise. Just bear with me until we get to our setup. We'll soon get to our setup and things will be way much better. We are going to keep growing, keep improving, but we are starting with what we have now. We're not waiting until things are perfect because we don't know when that perfect time is coming, but we can help somebody today. I know that I can help one trader today with a question that you have, something question about your psychology, your strategy, any issues that you are having problem with, I can go ahead and answer that for you. So go ahead and shoot those questions. And while I wait on other persons to jump on, you know I'm gonna go on my rant. You know, I introduced myself last week and I told you in next month, one day before my birthday, which is in February, it's gonna make 6 years since I've been trading, and I tell you I've been through it all. The ups, the downs, everything. I've been through all the challenges. Blown accounts, losing streaks, making profits, and then all of it gone again. I've been through all of that. And I must say, the journey has been really great, even though it was challenging. And still has its challenges, but we're definitely not where we were when we just started. Because now I'm way better mentally and also technically as well, because I can now go in the market and just see my setup and take my setup. That is like, so it's a euphoric feeling to me. I never know I could get to that point. Honestly, I always believe in myself, but seeing it come now where I can say I can go on the market and just see a trade and take a trade, that is like crazy for me, because I used to fear taking trades. I always had the ambition, but the fear, nervous system, just going to the market and just shaking. Always have the thoughts of just losing. Never had that confidence to just say that I know, just show up and do that. I always question my strategy. But even though I would draw up my charts perfectly, it's just always had that fear of taking the trade, because I feared loss. Until now, I can just go in the market, know that if I lose, I won't die. I'll survive that loss. And I know that my strategy can match and help me over long term. And this year is the best year in trading mentally for me and also technically. Like, I feel extremely confident, not getting ahead of myself, but I know that once the market conditions are right and then I'm showing up and doing the right things, I'm telling you, we're gonna have a banger year this year, and I know it's gonna be the same for you. So just jump in, ask your questions, and I know that I have at least one insight and something that you are going to know that can help you with your journey. I know that I can bet my life on that. That whatever you're going through, I have one thing to say to you that can help you get better. I'm sure that, because you've been through it, seen it, study other persons, seen who came in the game, left, see who stayed, just watching all the big traders. And I'm telling you, I have one insight can change your life. So just come get that insight. So that is just my little rant. I'm always going on my little rant. And we starting out here, just like with anything else. You start out, you don't have a crowd, you don't have a company. See, I started out now, I just have 2 people watching right now. There are going to be days when there are more people are going to be watching. I can't have to show up for the 2 people like I would for 200 and for 2,000, because I know that one day it's going to get there. I always tell you, I believe in myself, because I know that on a long enough time frame, anything that I do, I'm going to be successful at, because I'm obsessed with getting better. I don't do anything and just stay the worst. That is impossible in my realm, to be honest. And I'm not saying that to flex or anything. I'm just showing you the confidence that I have in myself, and that self-belief, and that knowing in who I am as a person. And know that on a long enough time frame, I'm going to figure it out. I'm going to get better, because I never stay stagnant. Always growth, always improvement. So you see, we're starting now. Things are going to be slow now. I'm going to show up with that one view. I'm glad for that 2 persons who are watching. I'm glad for these 2 persons. And if it was one, I would still be happy. And if it was even me talking to myself, I just have to show up every day, and the people will come. Once I'm showing up every day, I'm putting myself in position. Because as I said, the reason why a lot more people don't know about me yet, it's because they just don't know about me yet. That's why we don't blow up as big yet. But a lot of people will soon be seeing that, hey, real deal. And I know sometimes they say, if you are the real deal, you wouldn't say, well, I know that I'm the real deal. And I know that I'm going to share my journey and be transparent and tell you my wins, tell you my losses, tell you the things that I've been through, so you know that it's not just we're not just reading stuff out, no books. It's our real life journey and our real life experiences that we can talk about, that can help someone. So we don't, in Jamaica, we say we're not pretty up nothing. We're not pretty up nothing. We are giving that real truth to help somebody that was in the position that I am then. But as I always say, far from where we're going, but also far from where we have came as well. So I'm nothing like who I was in the past 6 years. Still have a far way to go, but we know we're not that. and we can show up with that confidence and that self-belief in ourselves, that we know that we are gonna get better, help more people. Because at first, even let me always going on my little rant. I'm I always had a little fear of putting myself out there. Even though I know what I'm doing, I just always had that fear still of wondering what will people think. But I'm saying, if I want to help people, which I love doing, I get joy from helping people and seeing them get better. If you are around me, if you are in my space, if you are watching this YouTube video, this YouTube live, if you watch my videos, my shorts, once you come in my space, I want you to get better. That gives me joy. So I'm that team person. I just love to see people getting better. I love to see people winning. I celebrate your win like it's mine, because I just treat things as a, or look at things as a team. You're in my space, you're in the Colemansion space now. You took your time to come here or you watch this replay. I just want you to get better. And as I said, been through a lot where I know I have a lot of value to give people, help them get better. And because chances are I have been through what you've been through, both in life and in trading especially. So we just have to show up with that mindset every day and know that I have to put myself out there. So I'm facing my fears right now as we speak, putting myself out there so more people can know about me, so I can help more people. Because as I said, I know I have at least one insight, and probably way more too, that can help you on your journey, and that's what I want to do. So if I have products too, you know that already, where to get your mind right, 10 hidden psychological blocks that you have been trading. Most of the time, it's not even your strategy. You may have a good strategy, or you may not. But there are things that you are facing from childhood, from adulthood, from trading that are that is blocking your psychology and is messing you up from trading. So if you want to grab a copy of that, click the link in the description and grab that. Let me know, give me some feedback on how it has helped, because I know it's gonna help you. You're gonna see some things and say, whoa, how did he know that? Is he inside of my head? And maybe I'm inside their head. No, but just kidding. It's that because I've been through everything. I tell you, if there was a world record for the most fearful person in the world, I would have that title. And no one could beat fear, panic. And now we can just show up in the market confident, know that we can produce results. We're not telling you that we're going to win every trade, because it's impossible. But we know that on a long enough time frame, we're going to win, because we know our strategy works. And we're going for that goal. Remember, we're going for that goal. See, I painted it. 1 million. Whether in JMB or USD. Preferably in USD, I'll take it. But it's still 1 million. We're going for our goals. So if you have your goals too, remember, in 2026, we're not easing up. We're going for our goals all the way. And let me have a little whiteboard here today. I'm going to do some little writing on here to show you the most important thing that I focus on in trading, and that's market structure. So market structure. And what is market structure? I'm going to tell you. Market structure is when the market is creating higher highs and higher lows in an uptrend, or lower highs and lower lows in a downtrend. So let me go ahead and show you that. So we have market structure. Market structure. And let us draw our market structure. Because trading, I said it last week and I'm going to say it again. Trading is very simple, not very easy. Very simple, meaning the process that we use to click buy and sell, very, very simple. Very simple process. But now to handle your emotions, now to take the trade, be comfortable with loss, be comfortable with uncertainty, not chasing the market, not revenge trading. That is actually the hard part, not the strategy. The strategy is very simple. But now to do it consistently now, that is the hard part. And we are going to do as I said, the market structure. So first, the market can either buy or sell. It can't do nothing else. Two things alone it can do. Buy or sell. Nothing else. And the market buys from lows or supports or floors. Some people call it has different name. Or the market sells from the high or a resistance or a ceiling. Just know it sells from up the top and it buy from down the bottom. That is in its simplest form. So H, and I'm gonna have so I'm gonna do the markup and I'm gonna show you what the market structure is for the uptrend. So for the uptrend, see there's a little reflection. So for the uptrend, this is what the market structure look like. The market buys from the low, and then the market goes to a high, and then the market pulls back and comes to a higher low. And the reason why we call this a higher low is because it is not as low as this one, but it is not as high as this. So then the market now breaks this high point now. So if the market breaks this high point, say this was, let us use some numbers. Say this was 0. This is 10. This is 5. This is 15. I'm going to show you it. This is, say, 9. And this is, say, 20. I'm going to show you it now. So, let us say now, this is our market structure. The market is at 0. And then the market go to 10. And it pull back, it comes to 5. And then it creates a higher high. So, we're using numbers to just not confuse ourselves. 15 is higher than 10. So that means this high is higher than this one. So we know that this is higher than this one. That is what we call the higher high. So just use it as numbers so you don't confuse yourself. So that means the price got higher right here. And then now we have our higher low. So you notice this one, the market pulled back, and it got low. But it didn't get as low as this, which is 5 here. So we can call this number 9, which is close to the 10 here. But we notice this is higher than this low. So the high is higher than this high, which is why this one is 15. And this one is 10. And then the low is higher than this one. So it's a higher low. And that is the market structure for the buy. That is the higher highs and higher lows. That is the market structure. So if you understand that based on the numbers that I just used, drop 1 in the comments so I can know that you are understanding and that you are seeing it clearly as well. But that is the market structure. Simple. And always remember it as numbers if you think you're having any confusion, because a lot of time people hear market structure and they say market structure. They still feel confused. But just think about it in terms of numbers, as I said. Say you start from, or let us use an analogy. Let us say you have $100. Okay? You start with $100. And I gave you $100 and you're $100. So now you have 200 now. So you have a higher amount now. You have a higher amount than the amount that you started with. So we can say, okay, my 100 is getting higher. So I'm at 100 more. So now I'm at 200. And then let us say now you gave your mom $50. So you gave your mom 50 now. How much you have left now? You have 150 left. So you see that your 150 now is higher than your 100, which was your lowest amount that you had. But it is also less than your 200. So that is now your money got higher, but it is not at the highest point. You understand? So I know you guys understand that, because when you hear about your money, and then let us say now you got some more money now. You got $200 more. Okay, good. Victor Steven is understanding. Good, Victor Steven. Shout out Victor Steven. So you understand that. So let us say now I gave you 200 more now. Now you have $350 now, So that is the highest amount of money you have ever had now. But let us say now, I come now and I say, Victor, can I take $100 or can you lend me 100? No. You see now, you would have less money than your highest money, which is you have 250 now. But you're still higher than that 150, but you're lower than that 350 that you start. So that is it, how we do it. And you just replace those numbers with price. You just replace those numbers with price. And the opposite would be true for the downtrend. So we started now at 5,000. Let us use now 5,000 to just use different numbers. You started at 5,000 and then you had to buy let us say you had to buy a computer for 2,000 and now you have 3,000 left. So your money get a little lower now. But then you got some money again now, $1,000 now. So you know you have more than your 3,000, but you still have less than your 5,000. So you would have a lower high. And that is how you keep going. And then let us say now you go to a party and you spend a 2,000 now from your 4,000. Now you have 2,000. So now you have been at your lowest now. Because your money is getting less and less. So even when I gave you back some money, your money got less. So that is how we look at the market structure. And as I said, you replace that with price. So if we so in the market now, let us tie it back to the market. If we see in the market that the price is getting less and less, our bias is, oh my, I see this market getting lower and lower now. So maybe I should do some selling. Of course, we're not just gonna just sell just like that. No, we're gonna have things in place which I have on my strategy videos. There are lots of them on my channel where you can see how I show you how I mark out those, because we're not just gonna just jump and just take it anywhere. No, but at first we want that base to understand that the market is either getting lower and lower. Because I can tell you, if you are struggling with trading now, one of your biggest problems, if it's not the psychology, is understanding market structure. Because the market can only buy or the market can only sell. I'm not knocking your strategy, what you have. Some people use ICT, FIBS, YCAF, supply and demand. It doesn't matter which strategy you have. All your prediction or everything what your strategy or indicator is trying to do is try where you can predict to get the buy from the lowest point for it to continue going up, or from the highest point to sell it for it to continue going down. I don't care which strategy you use. I'm not knocking your strategy. I have nothing bad to say about your strategy, even though I know my strategy is one of the best strategies. Yeah, but I'm not knocking your strategy. But any one of them, that's the aim of it, to buy from the low and sell from the high. That is how you make profits. There is no other possible way. No other possible way. So once we come in with that and we know that we are either buying or selling, then we make things more simpler in our mind. Because a lot of the times, it's a clarity that you don't have. You come in and your foundation is shaky. You're not thinking about things in the right way. And that is okay. We all started confused. Remember, everyone started as a beginner. There is no professional trader or expert trader that came up on day one. That doesn't exist. So even if we're coming in now, we're not trying to compare ourselves to them, but we just know that we're coming in and we understand that we're starting at the beginning. But first, you have to try to remove all that confusion as much as possible. And that is we understand that we either buying or selling. Nothing else. Pause right there and think about that. Okay, so we either buying or we either selling for the market structure. So once we do that now, we know that we're buying from the low and selling from the high. And then now we have to find those points now where the market is most likely to buy from and most likely to sell from. We're not saying where it has to. No, because while we predict, but it's still a higher probability. Because my strategy now, I'm going to say it again, where I look for my entries, crazy. Okay, I just, after I get the market structure, I just draw them out and I just wait on them to pull back. And they've been hitting. In my past 5 trades, I won 4 trades and I only lost 1. Of course, I have moments when I'm losing, but when the market is moving just like that, the trades are just banging. 4 trades and I only lost 1. And and I won 4. And I have the screenshots with me in the trade, and I also do the breakdown on how I catch the trade on my YouTube videos, and I also show you when I'm in the trade too. So it's not drawing up the charts after and saying, okay, I did this. No, I did the breakdown before. I'm showing you while I'm in the trade and while the trade play out. Because a lot of people, they might show you the charts and say, a lot of people can show you the charts and say what they would have done or what they could have done. No, but you want to see how you actually did it. Because if you don't know how to do it, then I serve no purpose to you to help you. So you have to know it to do for yourself, and that is what I do the breakdowns on my videos. So you can know how to do it yourself. One water break. Yes. So I do the breakdowns so you can know it to catch it for yourself. Because I want you to win. And that is gonna help me too as well. So know that yes, the strategy doesn't work for me alone, it works for other people. Even though I know it works for other people. Because I told you, I have a guy, he watched the videos, he was gonna quit trading. I have it in my Telegram group as well, and I have it on my store page where you see he was gonna quit trading, and he found the videos and he ran with them and turned 98 into 4K. I'm sure he's at past 10K now, probably easy at 100K now. Crazy, because he was pushing far and fast because he understood. He said to me, yo, he sent me a voice note and he said, yo, bro, if it wasn't for you, I wouldn't know how to read the market. And that is a honor. And I know a lot of you guys now might have challenges as well, and the videos can help you. So just watch them, take them in, watch the replays, get your notes. Remember, note takers are money makers. So much things happen in your life on a day basis. You're not going to remember everything. So make sure when you hear something important, you write that down and jot that down so you can always go back and look at it, and then you can, when the time is going to come, when you're going to need it, you can say, okay, I heard that last time in a video. And then now you look back and you say, okay, when you had actually needed it. So don't just watch the videos and then do nothing. Watch the videos, take notes, and then you close off the video. After you finish now, take in your notes and understand, and then go to your charts and apply exactly what I said. And you're gonna see where I have the secret sauce. Remember, if you want to get the secret sauce, you have to link the COLEMANSION boss. That's the only way that you can get it. Those secret sauce, those orange zones that I see I have on my charts, crazy. The charts, the trades, if you see all the trades pulling from them, pull back and it's gone. And as I tell you, I'm drawing these from before. So you know that we're onto something, and they are playing out. I'm on a 4 trade, 4 or 5, and we hope to keep pushing. But even if we lose, we don't matter. We know that on a long enough time frame, we're gonna definitely come out profitable as long as we manage our risk. We're not overdoing it. We're just keeping that cool, keeping that composure, and get to the level. And you're gonna see. Remember, you're gonna see. Mark my words. You're gonna see COLEMANSION just getting better and bigger in every area of trading, life, everything. And you are here to be the first to witness it. And I want to help you too. So, comment, ask questions. I have my Telegram group. I have the comment section. I left my personal Telegram contact. Reach out to me. Don't be scared. I'm gonna answer you because I want to help you and help you with your psychology first. And if you want to go further now into strategy, then we can schedule that too. But I'm not even rushing for that. I want you to see if that even is a problem first, because you may not even need a strategy, even though we know strategy is a killer strategy. Telling you. But get your mind right first. Check that out, see the blocks that the ones that you are facing, and then we take it to the next level. So you help me help you, so you can level up. Because I know a lot of us, myself included, we have people depending on us. We have people that we want to make proud, so we want to hit our goals, and we're shooting for them. And if I have something crucial to say, if you know what to do, you would have already done it and gotten the result that you want. So when you think that, okay, this person is trying to get me to sell me something or that, no, this person, that is one way to look at it. But you can also look at it as saying, okay, this person has been through where I am. They show me the results, and I see that they have faced some challenges that I face as well, and see they got better. Maybe they just have one thing that can help me. And what is the cost of that? What is the cost of changing your life? No amount of money can surpass the cost of changing your life. No money is too much for you to pay to change your life, to get a better result from the one that you're having. So if you're just losing, it's time to see that, okay, I might need something different to help me to get better. But you have to make that decision. I can't make that decision for you. But when you're ready, just know, say, Colemansion is here. Don't take too long though, because we're gonna keep getting bigger and bigger, and we don't want to leave you behind. We want you to come with us. All my early supporters, I want you to come with me as a level up, so that you can say, Colemansion level up, and I level up too, because I know that I'm gonna level up. I'm sure of that, 100% sure, because that's how we've been doing, struggling for nearly 6 years, and now we can say we understand the market. I'm not going to tell you that we're going to win in the trade, every trade, but I can say I understand the market, and I say that with full confidence that I understand the market. No, and I can show you that break that don't take the trades before everything. So we are always going to be getting better and improving and adding things to our trading. So we're not gonna just, everything is gonna get better over time. So you see, we're starting from where we're at now, not perfect, and everything that's set up the right way how we want it yet. But remember, you're gonna see soon now. You're gonna see a big trading setup. You're gonna see me sending you that we hit our goals. We hitting our 1K, 5K, 10K days, 100K months. That is what we're shooting for. And remember, nothing can stop you from getting the result that you want. Only you can stop you. So first you have to change your thinking and believe first. Not even believe. I've passed the stage of believe now. I know. It's not a belief anymore. I know that I'm going to get to my result. When not so sure, I would like it right now. But the journey is a journey, and we enjoying the process as well as we enjoy the destination. So next, you soon see me doing vlogs, lifestyle out of here. We're doing a lot of cool stuff, and it will be all from these little lives that I'm doing now, chopping those gems, helping persons, and having more impact and helping. Because while everyone does their own thing, and I'm not knocking anyone's strategy, but a lot of confusion are there in the trading market. Whole heap of confusion. Like people just, it's like at this point it's just people just posting something, and then if sometimes we overcomplicate something simple thing because of our mind, because it's a, and I get it too, because you're saying, if trading was so simple, why didn't I just get it already? So you think that more time you have to add things. A lot of the time it's not add, you have to add anything. It's actually remove things. So even persons with indicators, nothing is wrong with indicators, because as I said on a post I did on X, the best strategy is the one that works for you. So if it is working, cool. But if you have 15 indicators on your chart and you can barely see the price moving, and then when it's time to take a trade, you're in over your head, you're over analyzing, you can't be confident to take a trade. And maybe it's not more you need, it's actually to remove less. So that a lot of times we think that we need more, but we actually need less. And trading is one of those things, because the moment your mind comes in too much, just know that you're on the back burner. Because then you're going to start adding thinking. And the more you know is the more you're going to start thinking. and then you're gonna add things that weren't even necessary in the first place. So we want to keep things simple as possible. As I said, my strategy is simple, 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 simple. I use the first, I have my strong zones on the daily, which I have on my breakdown, and then I have the market structure, which I do on my 2 hour, and then I have my secret sauce on the 5 minute time frame. And I just wait for my confirmation. That is all I do. Simple. I'm not cow jumping over the moon and the shark in the water and all those extra stuff. I don't even look at the news. Even though VIX 75 isn't affected by the news, but I don't even pay attention to the news like that. Because you know that the market structure is going to win over time, because the market is trending. Market is going in a structure. Higher highs, higher lows going up, or lower highs and lower lows coming down. Because the market couldn't make a trend to just erase the trend. The market makes trends to follow it. That is a trend. You follow it. So when it is buying, it is most likely to follow buying, follow going up. Same with the downtrend. If the market is trending down, it is likely to follow going down. And that is why we take the sells, and for the buys, we do the opposite. Take buys. So, but I can say that after years now, at first I was complicated, no clarity. So that is what I get, clarity and awareness, and then now you just have the discipline and do it. Because you can do it. It's not can do it. But sometimes you've been so confused, you get paranoid. You get paranoid from trading because you have seen so much things that doesn't or didn't make any sense, that you lose trust. But I'm telling you, real money can be made from trading. I've made money from trading before and still making funds now. Not the millions yet. So it's not a scam. None of that. You have scammy traders. Traders who can't show you how they caught a trade. Or they just do some random things. No repeatable process on how they get a trade and how you can get it too. Check my videos, check my breakdowns. I'm not tooting my own horn, but check my videos, check my breakdowns, and see them the before and after. You can fake everything, but you can't fake calling the market before it played out. I'm not that. I'm powerful, but not that powerful to call a market before it played and seeing it play out. I'm not that powerful. So you know that is most a different level of understanding. So if you can do that and do that consistently too, because it's not one time. One time is good, yes, to show that, okay, but can you do that over time, consistently? Look at my breakdowns. You be the own proof. So you don't even need my proof alone. You be your own proof. Look at my breakdowns. Look at my strategy. And you see, look them playing out. And you see me taking them too. We taking the trades in that. Say we think that. No, because that is now, you can break down the charts, but can you take it? Can you click that trade when the time came? A lot of people still can't do that because they can analyze good, but they can't take the trade. And that was me one time too. I was a master analyzer. But you see, when the moment comes now to take a trade, fear would kill me. I would say, okay, maybe let me just wait until one more candle close. By the time one more candle close, the trade is all the way moving in my direction already. I'm scared. I missed that trade. And then I give myself an excuse that I didn't take it because something, find an excuse. When really and truly it was really fear of taking the trade. But no, we're not like that anymore. We catch it, we're seeing the trades, clicking the trades, and taking the trades. So if you guys are understanding and getting some gems, drop a 1 in the chat so I know that you are still awake. Because I'm just ranting, giving you that gem. So drop a 1 in the chat. Let me know you guys are on board and getting to what's going on. And if you have any questions, remember, feel free to drop them. We 40 minutes in already. I love spending time with you guys. Even if it's one of you, still had one person show up that want to get better. They came and check in, they gave us their times. So, we appreciate it. And remember, I wish you trading success for this year and every year beyond. So, that is our market structure. Remember, we did market structure. We soon have everything set up, man. Don't worry yourself. So, this is our market structure. And I told you how to think about it in terms of just money, so it makes sense to you. Imagine your money getting higher or your money getting lower. You think about price, and if your money getting lower, you're going to say, okay, if my money is getting lower, then maybe I should just bet on it continue going lower. Of course, you don't want it to go lower, but we're just doing that based on price. So that is how we look at the market structure. That is the main thing, I would say, market structure. So that is how we do things. And what else I can tell you guys? Because trading is a crazy journey. Soon I'm going to be doing breakdowns now where I can show you the actual chart. Let me. No, I have it on my phone. I have it on my next phone. I will show you some actual chart breakdown. But we're going to get to that. So now we just go in the prepping up things. We're setting the stage. That when you come out the gate, you're coming out with a banger. Coming out with a bang. Soon you'll see COLEMANSION doing his 1K days, 5K days, proper setup, goals hitting. Remember, because this year is our year and this year is your year too if you make it. So continue tapping, continue getting the gems. I soon do the live breakdowns, but go on the channel, on my channel, click on my videos, chart breakdowns every week. I do at least 2 a week. I do one on Sunday and I do one on Thursday. I don't know if soon I can add in more, and I will be doing live streams on Tuesday like we are doing now, to just chill, talk and share knowledge, share our experiences that we are having in trading. I gave you one trading story last week when I lost my biggest trade and I was running outside the house and running back in. I remember. So that was I would say a negative story, but let me give you a positive story now. One time I had $10, 10 USD. And I had $10 and I was saying, I wonder what I can do with this $10. And I deposited in Deriv. $10. I hit the first trade. I went to 3. So I got to $40. And then I lost that trade come 30. Then bang, I just went about 6 trades. I turned that $10 into about 400 or something like that. And that is the power of trading. So it's not all bad news. We have good news. Turn that $10 into 400, and I'm saying in Jamaican terms that $10 is $1,500. That could buy you a lunch or a Zinger box, KFC, and that $10 turned into 400 at $3.89, something like that. So round it off to 400, and that was 60,000. So we can say that I just had $1,500, and that 1,500 turned to 60,000. So let us use bigger numbers. Let us say if that was 15,000, that could have been 600,000. Same numbers, same strategy. So you see, the power of trading is very powerful. When you know what you're doing, when the market is flowing good and you are in alignment with that flow, crazy, you can do some ridiculous things. So I made a post on my X saying some numbers are going online and it seems so unfathomable, not because I know it's impossible, but because I know that I can do it. I'm just not there yet. When I see it, it's like, whoa. You see some guys turning 1,000 to 200,000. I'm like, crazy. But we are going to keep working until we get to that level too. So we're just not there yet. But that doesn't mean that we can't do it. It's the same life force running through them that is running through us. Say, they did it, why can't we do it? And let us say your mind is going to say, okay, maybe that is too much for me. Well, if they made 1,000 to 500,000, then we can go from 1,000 to 10,000 then. So say we don't go that far journey, we can even come a little closer then, but more than we had. So even if we don't reach that level, we can level up from the level that we are at. So don't look at somebody else and be always to say, you can't do that. Even if you can't do that, you can go a little more than you have now. So your 1,000 can be maybe not the 300,000. You're not confident in your skill to reach your 300,000, but you can reach 10,000. That is more than you had. So keep that confidence and know that you can get there. Yeah, so we're coming in up to the close to the hour, but I hope you guys are getting a lot of the gems. I hope you guys are getting a lot of the gems that we drop in. We still don't have a lot of. Last week I had my guy came in here and showed some love, and we still have a lot more people coming here and showing love, man. So remember, anything that you have to do, shoot for it. Don't think, don't wait until things are perfect before you want to do something. No, show up with the level from where you are right now, and then more will come. As long as you're getting better, putting in that work. Because now you see me just streaming from my phone. Soon I'm gonna have a better setup. Soon I'm gonna have more things. Are you gonna say, remember when COLEMANSION just started out little? No, COLEMANSION is big. Yeah, so we're gonna get bigger and better in every area of our life, in our trading, yeah, and our live streams and everything. So that is what we getting to know. So we're coming up close. I love doing the live streams, and I know I'm gonna love doing it even more soon because, as I said, we soon have a better setup. We soon doing live chart breakdowns. I'll soon be showing you guys a lot more stuff and how I go about trading. So a lot more things will be happening. Yeah, but crazy. Showing up every day. Every Tuesday you're going to see me. You just feel free to jump on, ask your questions. What are the challenges you are facing, and I can see how best I can help you. So you can call me a trading doctor. I'm a trading doctor. COLEMANSION is a trading doctor for your psychology and for your strategy. I will help you get better, get your strategy better. Tap in, get the products, steal the 10 hidden psychological blocks. I'm sure you have one block in you right now. If you're having struggles, you have one block in you right now. And it's not what you're going to find on no YouTube or no AI. It's what I got from my real journey. After facing 3.5 years of just losing 22 losses. Have you ever faced 22 losses yet? Back to back, to back, to back, to back. I'd have to go 22 times. No withdrawal. The withdrawal button on my trading never worked. They could have, the RIF could have banned the withdrawal button on mine because I never needed it. Because I couldn't do with no withdrawal. I didn't know what I was doing. Couldn't make no consistent profits. Only deposit work. So the withdrawal was a blank screen. And it had no usage. Only the deposit. So I only put money in the market, but getting up now. Now we can say we do our little withdrawals or 200 over there, 300, 400. What an extra 300 or 400 can do for you. Can go far away. You do that one time this week, and you do that the next time this week, and you do that the next time this week. The other week, you do that 4 times for the month. Let us say you withdraw 500 for 4 times for the month. That's 2,000. Yes, that's 2,000 extra dollars that you got from a skill that you put the work in. Still a lot of money. Don't what's that you never make that 10K. That is not your time yet. But you get your extra 2,000 to add on to the amount that you're making from your job or your side hustle or whatever you're doing now. Add it on to that, and it compounds and it gets better. So don't say, oh, you're getting just 2K. No, a lot of people that even making that amount of money, especially if you're in Jamaica, especially if you're on the ground, not making that kind of money. So you're a little extra 2,000. Give thanks for that, and know that it can go far away. It can go very far away. So do that. Make a little, what they say in Jamaica, a mickle, make a muckle, or one cocoa full basket. Meaning those little $100 and $200 and $300 withdrawals, they add up. Yes, so don't watch you want the 10K one time. What if you don't get the 10K one time? You don't must get the 10K one time, but you can add up and get a little 10K, 200, until we get to where? Till we get to that million. And remember, we're going for the million. This is the COLEMANSION banner. Soon you're going to see it right here. I'm going to put it right here. So you see, we have our $1 million badge. This is our $1 million badge. This is our $1 million badge that we have in here. How we going? So you add up until you get to that million. Little you get to that million. Yes, that's how we're going to do it. And that is how we come in. So if any guys that you are here in the chat, remember drop a one in the chat, a question, anything, so we know that you're here and you're understanding. Feel free to drop a chat, one or a question in the chat, so we know that you're getting. Remember, showing up every day. Don't watch your numbers. Make sure you show up every day. So even if you're losing, because if I watch the numbers, I would have given up a long time. I couldn't be speaking to you here right now, because I would have given up, because I lost for 3.5 years. 1,277 days between first 100 withdrawal that I made in 2020 and withdrawal in 2023. 1,277 days. Check that. That's a lot of days. If I stop on 1,276, I would have given up. Could be speaking to you right now. So we're not watching the numbers. We're just showing up every day. Make sure that we do our part. One person want to help first. We want to do help one person first, and then we can help more. That is the mindset. Same like you with the trading. You want to make $1 first, then 10, then 15, and 20, and you go on and on, higher and higher. So that is how we do it. That is how we do it. Don't watch the, because you're going to start, tell me what you start out with, and you see things just bingo at first. Most things you start out, you're going to be lame, cringy. Because I know maybe these videos are somebody watching and say, oh, whoa, he's just so cringy. Yeah, maybe it's true, and maybe it's not true. But we're still showing up every day, because we just need to help one person. And then soon, one person, and then we help more persons as we are getting bigger and better. I remember telling you, by the end of the year, you will definitely not see me right here, just no improvement, nothing. That is impossible. I can tell you from now. By the end of the year, you'll not see us doing the same thing. No level up, no growth. That is impossible. It's impossible. By the end of the year, you're going to see us. Yeah, and then we're going to look back at this first video. And we say, oh, you remember when COLEMANSION was sitting there, streaming from his phone. Now, we see COLEMANSION in his big setup. COLEMANSION leveling up. COLEMANSION winning more trades. COLEMANSION mindset is getting sharper, getting closer with God. Everything just getting better all across the board, in everything. That is how it's gonna always be, and I want you to be on that journey with me. So keep tapping in. If you're watching the replay, click rewatch. Tell me what is the biggest gem that you got from the video, drop it in the comment section so I know that you are here, and do some shout outs. I'll soon be also doing giveaways, buying prop firm challenges, to everything. Remember, a lot of big plans, but we're just taking it one step at a time. We're not waiting until nothing is perfect. We're moving from where we are. So remember, if you want to get those hidden psychological blocks, unlock them, so you're not going into market like a blindfold or like this. No. If you want those hidden psychological blocks, remember, click the link in the pinned comments of my videos or in the description. Tap in, get the hidden psychological blocks, and I showed you how to remove the first sneakiest two. Remove the sneakiest two, and once you remove those, crazy, you can start leveling up. And if you want help with the strategy now, that is where we'd have to speak differently. You have to message me privately, because we want to diagnose the right problem. You have to come to the doctor, and the doctor can tell you what your issue is. So when you come now and we know your issue, then we can diagnose it with if it's a strategy or it's the blueprint. But the doctor got all the tools. We have all the tools to help you. Trust me. Anything that you have in the issue with, your doctor is gonna know. So you just come for your diagnosis. Grab the blueprint too, because regardless of where you have the blueprint, where you are in your trading, your blueprint is gonna help you. And then if you want to dive deeper into the strategy now, the killer strategy, but I want you to be ready. When you're ready, you just come to COLEMANSION. Don't wait too long now. Price is always gonna go up, because a lot more people are gonna tap in. And no, when they tap in, they're gonna say, I can't believe you're giving away all these gems for this price. You know, I can't believe you're giving all of this for just this price. So tap in, reach out to me, and we are coming up close to the end. We are coming up close to the end. That was a banger video. Thanks Victor Steven for passing through and showing love. Hope you got one gem to help you in your trading, change your life. And whosoever I jump on and jump off back, also hope you wish you the best in your trading. For who stayed, wish you the best. For who never showed up, still wish you the best. Wishing everyone the best, that you get better. And we're coming up close to the hour mark now. Soon 2 o'clock. And when it's 2 o'clock, you're gonna hear my Alexa speak in the background. Affirmations are powerful. Remember, thoughts create your reality. So you want to ensure that you have a proper mindset, because the first thing is a thought. That's where you start from. Thoughts turn into your feelings, feelings turn into your actions turn into your habits turn into your actions. Listen.
Hey Aura, remember that who you are is beyond everything. Smiley face emoji.
Yes, so you hear that on my Alexa. Remember that who you are is beyond everything. Meaning, no matter the challenges that you are facing, no, you are bigger than your challenges. Remember, it's you that is overcoming the challenge, not the challenge overcoming us. No, that's not how it goes. So, as if for today, I'm going to end the live right here. Remember, if you want the hidden psychological blocks, click the link in the description. If you want to dive deeper for my strategy, I'm not picking everybody. If you want to dive deeper, reach out to the doctor, and the doctor can diagnose you and know that if you're ready for the strategy, so take things to the next level. So that's it for this video, guys. Hope you got a lot of gems, a lot of perspective switches. We had 59 minutes. We're speaking till 1 hour. So hope you got a lot of gems, as I said, switching perspective. If you're already thinking like this, hoping it sharpen your mindset. I wish you all the best in your trading. I wish you all the best in your life. I wish you all the best for your goals. Remember what we said today. The most important thing is the market structure. So this one is for the buys, and the opposite would be for the sellers. That's why I didn't draw that one for the sale. So that was our takeaway. And remember, this is our goal for the end of the year, or 1 million. And that is where we are going to close out. Colemansion hitting that 1 million. So see you on the next video, guys.